this is terrible. It's so annoying. How can I deal with those high balls? So, we all know it, I'm sure you also love those high bouncing balls just like everybody else. So, I hope this session will help you. The other day I was on the court with one of my players, Ian, and we were working exactly on this, and he told me, Ian, I'm so frustrated. I'm playing this guy, he's just giving me these moon balls and it's just everything bouncing head high. I don't know what to do with it, and I just can't beat the guy because I'm just missing. I'm hitting everything up here and all this, and that's the thing. So if you have the same problem like we all of us have, you have two options right now how to fix this. Number one thing, you always have to remember that this is not an ideal contact point. We are not Rafa Nadal or likes of these players who can actually control the ball up here. Yeah, we don't have such a good wrist. Maybe some of you do, but again, it is not easy to control the ball up here. I would actually say it's not ideal. It's not really possible to control the ball up here unless you slice it. So that would be actually the third option. But if you're gonna slice it, you're just gonna get attacked. So it's not an option also. So you end up with two options. We have the first option, which is to step in. So you take it up here, still. So it will be kind of that half volley shot, right? So you have the half volley. Even if it's bouncing on the baseline, it's fine. Never forget, you see Federer. He always tries to take the ball early. He never lets the ball to bounce up there. This is actually how Nadal was breaking his game, when he was putting all these 3 minutes high balls into his backhand, and Federer was ending up having ball here and he had to start slicing it. But then what he did after, he adjusted and started stepping in. So what he does on the backhand side, you can do on the forehand side. So remember option number one, you step in, you do not let the ball go all the way up. You step it and you catch the ball, you hit the ball right after the bounce, ideally waist high at your normal contact point. It's not an easy one, yeah? If you're a beginner, it's gonna be quite difficult in the beginning, but you're gonna go through once you start practicing. If you're a medium level player, you're gonna be okay with this one. Or, second option, which is maybe better for the beginners, is that when you see the ball coming at you at that speed and at that height, it's like a signal for you saying, oh man, I have to get behind the ball. So you get behind the ball as fast as you can, and you actually wait for the ball to drop down. It's gonna be getting more heavy, the ball, obviously, because when it's up here, it's a weightless, but then it starts getting heavier. But again, it's gonna be much more easier to hit it up there, yeah, on the drop basically, from up there, than trying to hit it up here. It's just so difficult, so difficult. If you are a more advanced player like me, you can try actually to use these high balls for your advantage, which would be the option number 3, and that would be that you wait for the bounce, the ball's bouncing, you don't take it early, you wait a little bit longer, and you're gonna try to hit it just before it hits that shoulders level, and you would actually try to attack it. And by doing this that you're trying to attack those high balls, your opponent is gonna start thinking, ah, it's not working out, he's attacking my high balls. Because normally speaking, when somebody gives you these high balls, especially from the forehand with low spin, it's quite attacking forehand, yeah? It puts you in a defensive position. But as long as you're in the defensive position, that your opponent is gonna feel like, yeah, I'm in the driving seat, I can keep doing this for hours, and he's just gonna be missing or trying to hit it up here with no control and whatsoever. So if you actually advanced player, you try to attack it, but I would not say up here, I would say kind of maximum up here, yeah? So you will still take it after the bounce, but don't wait for the ball to get all the way up here and try to control it from here. This will be a really difficult situation to control from, yeah? So advanced players, try to attack it from here. Try to put your opponent under pressure, so he's gonna stop giving you these balls. He will have to change the game plan because it's not working for him. Beginners, medium, two options. Step in, take it on rise, waist high up here, or you move back behind the ball and you wait for the ball to drop, and then you would hit it from there. Right now in the hitting, I'm gonna show you both options. So I'm gonna give myself a high ball from right, beautiful ball machine, and I'm gonna show you some balls that I'm stepping in and taking it early, and some balls that I'm waiting and going behind the ball and hitting it again at the waist high. So I start with option number 1, stepping in, not letting the ball all the way out. This one will be okay. up here, to take it early. This one. Step in, take it right after the bounce. It's not an easy one, but it is possible. Advanced players, they can try to attack like this. You see, I let it go a bit more up. And then I can attack. So get on top of the ball. That's the advanced player. Also attacking normally in the match. More. And now the high ball, so you let it drop a little bit lower, still try to hit it waist high. But you need to get behind the ball now. Now get behind, wait, and then nice ball, and I'm going for the deep forehand cross. Get behind, set up, wait, wow. And hit everything exactly same back. This one. It's really high now. This one. Waiting and just going for it. So it's really high. Even more. This one. Then it's okay. Okay, so let's wrap it up. Remember, if you're beginner to medium player, 2 options. If you're advanced player, you have 3 options, or I like to say 1 option, you go for it, you attack. If you're advanced player, you try to attack these D balls, these high balls, so you give that message to your opponent that he's not gonna try again. It does work, believe me. The player usually changes the tactic or game plan, and then you're gonna be in the driving seat again. I know these balls are very annoying, it's not easy to play them, but again, if you do have a chance to practice just like I showed you right now, set up the ball machine or tell your partner, give me the high top spin ball, and just practice this. You got 2 options when you begin to medium, so you either step in, take it early. That one is a little bit more difficult. You might have to work on the feel a little bit. Or the second option, probably the one to start with. Really get behind the ball, wait for the ball to drop a bit, but make sure it doesn't drop below the waist high. Because if it drops below the waist high, then you're not going to be able to control it, and your racket gets again open, and you're going to be more likely to overhit. So we want to always get it waist high, or somewhere in between here. You have that kind of room. You don't want that it drops too much from that point, because it's getting also more heavy. You're gonna have to use more energy. More it drops, more energy you will have to generate in order just to get it back. Also remember, lastly, if you're gonna be in this position behind the court, behind the baseline really far, you're gonna have to hit nice and high ball. Yeah, it gives you time to recover, and also it's gonna put your opponent under pressure, and then you're gonna be maybe in position to attack. But it's very important to really hit it nice and deep from this position. You're much further from the net. Yeah, you have much more distance to cover, so you're gonna have to work on that acceleration, and again, maybe a little bit more of the follow through, just get it nice and deep, and just to get out of that defensive position, basically. So, I hope you find this super helpful. If you do so, please make sure to subscribe, hit the notification button, like this video, feel free to comment below what other sessions you want me to do, and feel free to share with your tennis friend who can also benefit from this session. And now, if you're ready to start winning your matches, if you want to turn your phone into a weapon, check out my Pro Plan program. There is a link below. You're gonna get in with 60% off at the moment, and also don't forget to download for free my Tennis Fit app, which is loaded with 350 sessions, training drills, exercises, biomechanical sessions, and all Pro Plan programs that I've done over the past 3-4 years, basically. So don't miss this one also, and I'm gonna look forward to see you in the next video for more. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.